Notice! 2 years, no mask.
Woo! We've had masks on, or off in that 2-year time. It's too dark. Come in here, I can't see you. Too much light behind you there. Keep going. There you are. Yes, our numbers are now around 100 cases a day.
Uh-huh.
Better than the...
All next door.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully not, so...
Yeah, so we're the first county and last county in the state. In the country, I think, to go on and off.
So our county finally went off?
No, I think March
Okay,
12th.
I didn't think they had,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yep. School kids still have to wear them until Biden becomes 86.
I see.
Hey, we got windshield in. Excuse me, back glass, the
That's-
2 side windows.
I don't see any back glass. What are you talking about? Ah! It's over here. Finally! We got some glass. This has been on order since October with Summit. It is now March. Summit still shows these things to ship for manufacturer. They still show that they haven't shipped. So I just basically got a notice from the shipping company saying, hey, you have a delivery. And here they are. But the cool thing about these, you see, this is the smoke colored glass, which is what I really wanted. I didn't want the green glass or the clear glass. And you can see that looks really nice. So carrying on that theme of black and red on the car, it's going to look really sharp. Front window, no idea. Still on back order. Don't know when we're going to get it. That one is clear with the smoke thing across the top and the antenna in it. So it's kind of a odd duck. And at some point we may, if we can't get that thing, we may just change our mind and get just like a plain clear one or something. Because the only difference is that stripe across the top, I think. But basically you can get the green one probably. But other than that, I don't know. So yeah, we have glass.
Yes, we do.
So as we said in a prior video, the most important thing we needed was the side glass here, because we can seal the car up and then, we could just paper this off or something like we did in the front here and keep the freaking mice out of the car. As I said, I don't want to start on the interior until it's sealed up because otherwise the mice just come in here and make themselves at home. So we can do that now. And again, if it's not obvious, you could paper over the windows here, but then how do you get in and out of the car to work on the interior? That would be a pain. So we have the glass now, so we can, I think we have all the hardware and everything we need for that, so we can install the glass soon.
Yes.
So as soon as we get this crap wrapped up, put the side windows in at least, and we'll probably hold off on the back glass until we have the front, so that we can, either we bring someone out to do it or we'll do it ourselves. I don't know. TBD. But yeah. You ready to get to work?
Yeah, so as soon as we get the clap out of us like a Swedish one, we got quick this go.
Yeah, what you said.
Yes.
All right. Get to work. So we haven't filmed anything in the last few weeks because there hasn't been much to film. So same stuff. So this half of the car was done mostly in 1500 wet, but the 1500 really wasn't cutting well enough, so we switched to 1000. So the rest of the car is done in 1000. We left the edges bare for the most part. I can't see it here, but like over here, because there's really not much orange peel on these. So we'll come and hit these maybe with 2000, we'll see. But so what we're doing today is we're finishing up the 1500. So Pops is working on the upper valence. I'm working on this trim piece in the back, the trunk filler panel, and then we've got to do the lower valence. I just hit it with this one with 1500, and you can see it's almost done. So this one really wasn't in very bad a shape. Then when all that's done, then we're going to get the Trizact pads out. Whoops. 1500, and go over everything with 1500. And then we will go over it with 2000, and then 3000, and then 5000. Obviously, we're not going to get all that done today, but just working our way along. So we only have to really hand sand here with the 1500, or the 1000, and then we're not going to use the orbital again on the edges with the 1500 because that's very dangerous. So basically everything you see here we'll do with the orbital for 1500, and then we'll follow up with 2000, etc. Got it? Okay. And like I said, sorry, there's really not much to film here. It's all the same stuff. Okay. So I almost missed this on the valence, which is pretty funny. Like a chunk of clear coat there. So we got a little run here, and then these two little guys right here. I'm not going to do the rest of this because it's under the car. You can't see it anyway. But I was telling Dad it's funny, all these paint problems here. Because I painted this on the car, under the car, and this was all masked off, so it didn't get paint everywhere. But there's a black trim piece that covers this up. So again, I'm not going to worry about it. So this guy, I'm taking 1000 grit to it. Knock that down. All right, so there was a chunk in the paint here that I thought was in the clear coat, but alas, it's not. It was in the base coat, so that sanded all the way through. So we'll put some touch-up paint on that at some point. Okay, carry on. Okay. And then over here, I was trying to use the razor blade to cut off the big bubble in the clear coat, and right here, this lifted the paint off. So there's a whole circle of paint that just lifted off. So I just put some super glue on and stuck it back on and call it a day. So I'm not going to mess with that. I will try and sand this out and we'll see what happens here. If this comes off again, same thing, we can just put some touch-up paint on it. Remember, this is a tri-coat, so touch-up paint really doesn't work that well. So I'll just put some base coat on it basically and just leave it. It's under the car, so it's not such a big deal. But so I was taking the razor blade and just, instead of scraping, I was trying to cut, and the pressure of that pulled the paint off. So it kind of scares me that this paint isn't stuck on there as well as I would hope, but I was putting a lot of pressure on it, so maybe it's okay. So I was debating how much I wanted to work on these doors and the rockers and stuff, and I broke through the paint right there. So gotta be careful down here. Looks like there's a couple of places I broke through. That one right here. It's not too bad. Can we just put some touch-up paint on it, cover it up, but that's unfortunate. So the black is not very thick under here, so I gotta be extra careful. So Pops has been working back here, and now he's guilty of some breakthroughs too. So just did not get enough clear coat on this black, or these are just high spots. I'm guessing they're just high spots. So you can see here, there's two little biffs right there. Like I told Pops, I'm not too concerned about breakthroughs on the black, because even if we need to respray the black, it's not the end of the world. As long as we don't break through on the red. The red is hard to fix, the black is not. So we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to keep on going. But if anyone has any tips on the best way to repair those, that I have it's the waterborne black, so it's pretty thin. So, and we've got a nice gray sealer. We didn't break through the sealer. So put a little bit of black on that, but then what's the best way to smooth that off and get some clear on it or whatever, without respraying it. Obviously, if we want to paint it, that's easy. Especially here, we could just mask off just that one little corner, which may be what we end up doing with that one. And the door is the same story. It's just the bottom of the door. The only problem with doing the door is then you have to spray the rest of the door with clear, which I don't want to do. Then I'll have to do all that all over again. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Okay, we are going to wrap it up there today. We got the DA out and started playing around a little bit. I said most of this was done in 1000, like we said. So we took the 1500 on the orbital. Didn't really notice a lot of difference there, and I want to be super careful with the 1500, obviously. So we played around with it a little bit. I didn't really notice much of a difference. Then we got the 2000. The 2000 seemed to make more of a difference. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. That's not done with 2000 up there. And there's kind of, you can see a pattern in the paint. Those are the diagonal scratches, and then down here It's really smooth. And if you take the flashlight and get in here really close, I can't see any scratches in here. There's a few little swirlies from the 2000, I think. And you can see the scratches up there if you put the light on it. So hopefully that's working. So just this little corner we did in 2000, and maybe able to see a difference in the shine too. I don't know, it's hard to see in the camera, but so that's good. And stuff like this where there's a little bit of shiny left right there, I was able to get that out with that 2000 on the orbital, just being real careful coming up to the edge. So I think we're good. So the whole car's done in 1000 now. Everything's finished. Well, I got a little bit of stuff left here. We might just hit this with the 2000. We'll see. So next time we will go through and go over the whole car with the 2000 on the orbital, and that goes a lot faster, so we may get a lot further. 2000, then the 3000, then the 5000. We'll see how far we get. Yeah, that's gonna do it. You can see the shine better from here. If you look at that part there versus that part there, does that look any different? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I can't really tell. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Thanks everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.